Yo, what's good, gamers? My name is Dr. Ryan Sproul, Psych Sensei here, and welcome to this episode of QueueUp. Before we load in, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to vibe and bring you more of these insightful conversations. And whether you're a player, a student, a coach, and you want that sweet brainy blue buff, head over to my website, psychsensei.com. There, you can boost your mental mana bar by signing up for a free consultation where you and I can sit down, figure out your win con, and start working towards it today. And remember, friends, stronger mental wins. In this episode of QueueUp, I sit down with the queen of Heroes of the Storm, Her Highness herself, Breakwood. Join me for a laughter-filled conversation as she shares some of her experiences in HoTS, what it's like to be a high-performing woman in esports, and how she finds time to actually be an adult. Honestly, I'm still reeling by her ability to stay persistent and positive despite whatever challenge comes her way. Are you stoked to queue up? Let's get it. Yo, what's good, gamers? What's good? My name is Dr. Ryan Sproul, Psych Sensei here, and welcome to QueueUp, where I talk to powerful people in the esport industries and sit down for interesting conversations. And today I have the HoTS queen herself, Breakwood, in the queue with me. Breakwood, how are you doing today, girl? What's good?
Hello, I'm doing great, and you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you so much for sitting down with me. I love the hair. I love the vibes. Came straight from work, so I hope that we can just have, some time to chill and hang out, and it's not so stressful as your job might be.
I would hope so. I'm really stressed right now at work.
Okay, well, not with me. Work is
No.
We're separating work and this. You're here with me now. It's a safe place. And so, girl, let's just start from the beginning. Like, how did you even get into gaming? Like, tell me, all of it.
Oh, okay, all of it?
All of it.
It started when I was really young. I think it was on Sega Genesis, something like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was maybe 8 years old. I don't remember my age, to be honest. But I was young and I was playing with my big brother. And my big brothers liked really much hockey. So I started playing a lot of NHL 96. Yeah, 96, I think. So that was my first game. I did enjoy it because I wanted to play hockey. It's a thing here.
Uh-huh.
So after that, we played a bunch of games on Sega, and I think my parents didn't really know what we were playing because I was playing Mortal Kombat too. But it was Sega graphics, so the blood was all pixels, and we didn't really know it was that gore.
Before the times, oh my god.
Yeah, the parents, I think, didn't know that. We got our first computer really late, so before that, I played Nintendo 64, sorry, French. Nintendo 64, so all the Mario Kart, Mario Tennis, and all those, because we're a family so we were gaming all together, Pokemon.
Nice.
Also, big Pokemon fan. I think PlayStation 2, maybe? I don't know which generation. Yeah, we were not that technologic at home, so we didn't have the new console and everything. We had Genesis really long time before getting the 64, and I think it was already old when we got it, so yeah. So we got our first computer. I think, 13 years old. I don't know. And it was a Pentium 4.
Nice.
There was a rule, so we had only 30 minutes on computer. I was playing with my brother 30 minutes, like one game of Warcraft 3, and we would switch. So it was share account, but we did enjoy watching the other one playing. We had a good relationship for that. Warcraft 3, Diablo 2, then World of Warcraft. So all the Warcraft universe was like insane for me, especially the night elves, like all those strong women, just an army of women. I'm still playing WoW and I'm still playing night elves. I switched to blood elves just recently because my boyfriend is Horde and all his friends and everyone, and nobody wants to play Alliance, so here I am.
Now you're a blood elf now.
Yeah, now I'm a blood elf. I don't really like it, but I mean, I play the game just casually right now. I did a lot of big raid back in the days before HoTS come in. In fact, it was my guild master that like a few beta keys for it, and like a few members of the guild had them, so I was gift one. And we started playing that, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it, and I never stopped since. But I never played a MOBA before. I was really ranked 50 at the time. It was the lowest possible. It was rank 50, and slowly grind to rank 1. But I was really knowing nothing about it, and was really new when I started that game.
Dang.
And yeah, now I'm here.
So growing up, video games was like a part of your family. I love the family aspect. I love the get around of 30 minutes of, well, they said 30 minutes, but they didn't say in one day. Just, 30 minutes, then we switch, and it's fine. And what you
totally.
What you forgot to tell the fans was with that Sega Genesis, it comes with hockey, I think, stock in Canada, right? That's the first game that just comes in the box.
Yeah, probably. NHL 96 was there in the box. I just also played a game. I don't remember the name, but it was also hockey. But it was a game with zombie in it. So the player was like big zombies or small zombies, and you just put people in hole in the ice, and it was really rough hockey. Just killing each other to to score goal. I don't remember the name of that game.
For those in chat, if they can find that game, bring Breakwood back to her childhood memories of zombie hockey.
Yeah, that was my favorite game. I would love to know what the name was, but it was really my favorite for a long time.
I'm sure we can find it. Zombie hockey chat. Get on it right now. So how did you even get to competing in esports? It sounded like you really enjoyed playing them and you liked gaming, but how did you get into the competitive side of it?
I think it's socially, because I'm really a social person. I like to know other people. I think it was Heroes of the Dorm 2016, maybe. I don't know the date. But Heroes of the Dorm, I think it was the second year of it, and you just want to participate to that. At that time, I was Diamond 3, I think. And I was playing with other good people, and a lot of people were trying to find people of the university to play for. So yeah, that's how I went into that. It was really hard to find some HoTS players in my universities. It was me, it was Xady that is still playing, Mr. Chrissy is still playing, and they are still my really close friends right now.
Nice.
We see each other a lot during the years, even though we're not in the same city anymore. But that's how we met. And two other people that just stopped playing the game after that. It was really, really nice, even though we were not high skills players, and it was all our first competition experience, I would say. We made it to top 64. It was not
nice.
bad.
That's not bad. What was
that's not bad for first time.
Yeah, because there's diamonds and you guys are all diamonds, or diamond, gold, silver, bronze.
Me and Xady were diamond at the time. Mr. Chrissy was gold. I think we had another gold players and a master. I think was it.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, that's top 64 with that spread. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
That's not bad. But we had a really good shot caller. I think it helped a lot. Yeah, we started that. We did the HoTS LAN also that had a tournament for it. But really, Heroes of the Dawn being cast was really a nice experience, just being able to tell everybody, hey, it's me, I'm playing. And my father just wanted to understand the game, my brothers too. They didn't get it, but they watched it anyway, and they were proud. Just seeing my father sharing that on Facebook was really
Dad,
cute.
that's my girl. Oh, Dad.
Yeah, he had no idea what was going on, but he was sharing this, and he was proud. So yeah, just the whole experience of it was really, really nice. I think the casters were nice too. It was Alarin, and I don't remember the second one, but yeah, it was just so big for me at that time. After that, LAN HoTS, again, just doing a tournament, seeing everybody there. And it was the French-Canadian community, so I learned a lot of those people and just meeting people in real life because of a video game and competing in that. I think we ended up being fourth.
Nice.
Yeah, on it. So it was not totally the same roster, but yeah, we were proud of that too. Just all of that was the energy of it. I think was what just bring me into that. So after that, Mr. Chrissy created a team. I was not in it at the beginning because I don't remember. The roster changed, so I was in it. And it was the Montreal Style Bagel. The Montreal Style Bagel, we did a lot of seasons, not in Division 1 of Heroes Lounge when NA was still in it. Our first season, in Division 1 was really insane too. We were really not that good. We were losing a lot early in the season. But we encountered like good plays here and there, and one player that was subbing for another team that was really stronger than us just saw it, and it was Tiger Jiki.
Shout out, shout out.
Shout out to him, and thank you because I think he was a big reason why I improved that much after that, because he reached on to me on Twitter and just, hi guys, you were kind of good. I think I saw potential. By the way, I do coach. Do you want me to coach you? Like for free? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So he did a few reviews with us of replays, and we learned a lot about the macro that we're blind about.
Mhm.
And after that, we did manage to go into the series as the last team. At that time, the series was made knowing that the first teams will go in finals, and they
Mhm.
didn't really think the last team will go into that. So we played a lot of games, and it was a lot of close games, but we won, and we won
Surprise.
again, and we won again. And it was like, I don't know, 5 hours of gaming.
Whoa.
But I don't know. It's maybe remember it just more that it was, but we were tired, and we went into the finals of the series, and the finals we just got wrecked because we were not there anymore. It was 3 in the morning, I think. We couldn't
Well,
deal with it anymore.
they were like, okay, we're gonna have finals and everything through the entire day. Like, we're gonna go straight. That
Yeah. But they didn't manage to know that we will go in 5 games every time.
they're like, is this the fifth game again? Like, what?
It was really all close games. So after that lose, we were just happy to have been in the
Yeah.
finals, and we just were okay. We were just not there anymore, and that last game doesn't count. We won. It's fine.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But yeah, that was my best experience as a team. I would say that just the synergy, and everybody wants to grow as a player and as a team together. Just that synergy, I'm still looking for it. I would say sometimes you just click with people. I don't know, and all the communication was on point and really nice. But some players just stopped playing again. The roster changed, and we switched up. The other roster is still my friends at the day, but we didn't have that synergy. Some players were not the same play style, I would say. So we just disbanded team.
Oof.
And yeah, but we are still all friends, and there's no big issue with that.
So you're not only just looking for the synergy, but you're also looking for the 5-hour stamina. If you can play games at a high level, go to the 5th game of each set, like, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Come on board. How did you even get Breakwood as your like username or IGN? Like, where did that come from?
This is really, really, really simple. Everybody thinks that there's a story behind that, but there's really not. It's my family name translated. So my family name is Brisebois in French, and when you translate it, it's Breakwood. It's like my ancestor were
Was
lumberjack.
breaking some wood, yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I can understand now why you got bit with that like competition bug after you went 64th. Like, oh, we're just making a team. Now we're 64th. The next thing after that is really hard teams. So you make it all the way to the finals. That makes a lot of sense. My bigger question is, why Heroes of the Storm? Like, you could have played any game. You could have played hockey. You could have played 2K. You could have played all these other games, but you decided on Heroes. How come?
Just because I love the game and I love the Blizzard universe. I remember Warcraft 3 when I played Tyrande or Sylvanas. I like the graphics of the game too. I tried League of Legends, but I don't like how the graphics are. It's just an opinion. I mean, you like it or you don't.
Yeah.
But for me, yeah, the graphics is a lot for me in a game, for me to just stick to it. And just the fact that it plays as a team, I think. I like really the team spirit of it, and I like the fact that you have to be great as a team to win more than other things. And I don't raid anymore in WoW because it's just time consuming.
Makes sense.
I like the 20 minutes games too.
Fair.
When I just can play the game, and when I'm done, and okay, I don't start the game. I don't have a quest to do after that, or I don't have to wait like 20 minutes for the raid to begin. Just I'm working. person now, so I have 20 minutes sometimes just my.
That's another thing. Like, I don't think people realize that like you're an adult. Like, it's funny because like, oh, I love the social aspect, and it's like, oh yeah, so much so that you became a social worker. Like, that's your entire job now. Like, how are you able to balance like having a full-time career with being such a high-level gamer?
I don't know. I still play a lot the game. I would say. I don't know. I'm okay to not play the game for an evening if I want to walk my dogs. I'm not that commit to it. Well, except if I go in CCL, it will be another
Story.
thing. But right now, I just play when I want to play, and I enjoy it, so I play a lot. My full-time job is like 8 to 4, so it's easy to just play the evenings and have my weekends still to do other stuff. I don't know. It's just natural, I think.
So you're saying it's possible to be a high-level player and have a full-time job. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it depends on you, how you manage the thing, if it causes anxiety to you or not. But if you're comfortable with it, I think you just go for it.
So you play DPS. Have you always played DPS?
I was a main Tyrande at the beginning, but she was kind of a DPS. So I would say yes. Yes, I was always a DPS, except for one season in NGS that I played with Kyberries and Slice and Kyle Ferguson. It was after that MSB and Montreal Style Beagle was disbanded. Was looking for another just fun thing. I didn't want to go too competitive at that time. I don't know. I just and Kyberry was looking for a player, and I was like, "Me, you're nice. I want to play with you." So I went in, and we were, I think, in Division 2 B. I don't know, B of NGS. I don't remember if it's NGS or in Rose Lounge, but it was the KLS Badgers. I was playing Bruiser. I decided to just play an off role and get better at it. Since it was a lower division anyway. And I think Bruiser was hard to find or something. I don't remember why. But I did enjoy playing Irel and doing the macro stuff. And I still enjoy playing Bruiser when I'm in Storm League or just by myself. I like the Bruiser role. Sometimes I like to play Brightwing too, healer. So that's why I just switched. For CCL this season, I just went for flex player because I think I have the roster for it. I do play a lot of things. When I play Girls Gang Squad, I just play any role that needs to be filled. I will do it. Girls Gang Squad helped me a lot too to expand my hero pool for kind of competitive environment still, but a lower level. So it was easier to just learn. Okay, I will play that character, and we'll see.
Yeah, so you mentioned CCL. You went to HGC, and then you went to CCL the first season or second season?
I didn't want to NGC. It wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Great. League letters, 3 letters, acronyms. I'm sorry. You know what
NGS.
I mean? Yes, those are the 3 letters. Yes.
Yeah.
So after NGS, and then you went to the first season of CCL.
Yeah, I mean, they were just looking for a master player. I had the criteria to do it, so I was like, oh, yeah, I want to play at the most highest competitive level I can. And if they pick me, I will be happy to just learn more and play at this level if they think I can. So yeah, so I try out first season. I know it's draft, then release, but I mean, it happens. It's fine.
And so you took this season off, and this next season you're looking to play again for season 3?
Yeah, I'm still trying out, but I know that there's less spot for it. But I still enjoy just the scouting phase of it, just doing the pre-agent tournament and knowing even more people, creating teams and just competing and trying to see where I'm at. Because I want to play at the highest level that I can. So if it's the free agent tournament, it will be the free agent tournament. It's fine. If it's Storm Division, like right now, it will be Storm Division. I just want to challenge myself every time. If a team wants to pick me and just help me to reach even more level, I will be happy about that.
I know that the whole saga of CCL, well, to me, when we're talking about it, it was a story of resilience and strength and a wave that you fighting through adversity. I'm wondering if you want to share that piece of that story, or maybe just share what you've been having to deal with in like Storm League. I think that's freaking crazy. Like, I'll leave it open to you, even if you want to go down that path.
I can tell that story. It's fine. Even before I was drafted for season 1, I was receiving a few comments just telling that I will never be picked and that I just should not try and I should just give up because I was really active on Twitter. I mean, I was an unknown player and I wanted to be known. So I liked reels. I think I showed my roster too visually on Twitter and I was tagging every org. I was reaching to every org. I don't know. But some people got mad about it.
Okay.
I didn't really understand the marketing pick out of it because I'm a really small streamer. I don't have a lot of followers on Twitter, especially at that time. I didn't really have. I don't have a lot now, but at that time I
Even
had
less.
even less. So I was picked, and a lot of people was happy in the chat. A lot of people was not. And yeah, I did receive a lot of DMs just telling me to drop, that I was stealing the spots of another people that was better than me. I received a lot of backlash in a lot of streams. I mean, it was not that bad season 1. I mean, I think I just let it go. It wasn't that intense. It was more at season 2 for some reason. I don't remember why. I again tried it. I wasn't that active on Twitter. I think post one, I liked reels, and that was it. And I wasn't even picked, but people were still mad that I was trying to get in. At that time, I reached out GM 64. I was really happy about it. I had 64 win rate, 64% win rate or something like that. I was really like I was better than I was before. So I'm like, oh, they will see I'm good. I'm a good player and I can improve it even more and I have space for it, I think. And I don't know, people still got mad, still didn't believe that I was at the good level to try it, but you're a master with 1 point and you can try out for CCL, so I don't know why. And I started to get a lot of hate in the game from Smurfs. A lot of Smurfs just appeared in my games. And they started to just not take any talents in my team and really trying hard when I was against them. And I didn't realize why they were always in my game because I wasn't even streaming until someone just told me, hey, you're in 69 in chat game and you're in NGS in chat game. You should maybe leave those. And when I left those, I wasn't sniping anymore. I didn't see those Smurf anymore. I did realize that really too late because I was now, I think, Platinum 1 with 32% win rate. It was really insane. I had a Smurfs doing that in like 75% of my games. Sometimes it happens that someone is stilled and one game or some you have some unwinnable games, but not that much.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why it happened to me. I think it's because of CCL because I was training it for that, and I did receive some DMs that I was bad, I was trash, that I didn't deserve my rank. So I think people just, oh, she doesn't deserve it, so we will troll games so she doesn't have it anymore. And after that, I grind back to Diamond 3 at the end of the season. So I ended up with 48% of my win rate. So that's not nice because in CCL you have to show a screenshot of your rank, and I didn't screenshot the 64%. So I had the 48% win rate. I'm like, okay, but people, that's why. But I explained it. I hope people believe me because I mean I have no reason to invite.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be able to invent something like that. I didn't know it was possible, to be honest. But well, it's fine. And right now, when I play Stormling, I don't want to solo anymore. I do have anxiety when I click ready and I'm alone or in my game because I don't know if they will come back just to troll my games. So right now I just stack and play with my platinum friends and diamond and just enjoy the game like I used to in the really beginning and just don't care with my rank anymore. So I'm just diamond 1. Sometimes I go back to master, sometimes I just go, but I'm playing with friends and I'm having fun even though I lose with them or not. So that's fine.
Back up a little bit. So when you say like, oh, people would DM me to tell me like the second season or even the first season to DM you to tell you that you don't deserve your spot, you're a bad player, blah, blah, blah. Like, are these random people on the internet or these are like people like well-known people telling you this too.
No, they are random people. I don't think I don't want to believe that it's known people but they are all like false account or new accounts, and I mean I block them and they don't have any tools to know who they are. I know that some Twitch chats are more toxic about me, and I don't know if there's a community of haters about. I don't know how they do that. I don't know if it's only 5 people that just troll me with multiple accounts. Maybe it's just that, because I know that the majority of people I talk to doesn't hate me. I don't think they have any reason to be honest. I mean, you can just don't like the way I play, but I don't think I deserve that much hate. So yeah, I took a little break when it was happening, but I think after like 2 weeks, I wanted to go back to play HoTS. I just enjoyed the game just too much. So I just blocked everybody every time I get some hate. I play the game with friends. When I want to play competitive, I play in Storm Division. I play some scrims. I will do in-houses that I am allowed in. I would just do custom games. It doesn't appear on my profile, but I do a lot. That's my competitive side, is really on the scrims and the league that I'm playing in. The fun side is in my Storm League now. I don't want to try hard anymore in those, because I feel like it's not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think those feelings are invalid at all. I think when I was listening to you speak, the reframing that happened in my mind was like, dude, think about this. People had to grind so hard to even first get to your level, and then they had to proceed to both troll you and themselves to waste their time to grind you back down to platinum. And if they want to do that again, they're going to have to invest more time in Masters to meet you again, or start another account, take it to Masters again, just to do that. That's so crazy that someone, like, I mean, great motivational factor. Like, oh my god, I'm so angry at Breakwood, I'm getting much better than her, I must grind today. Like, congratulations, you're people's motivation. I guess that's good on one hand, you know?
I guess. But right now it doesn't happen anymore, but I'm not in in-game chat a lot, or I'm playing with friends, so people just don't snipe me anymore. I think
it's a weird
I think the
though.
phase is stopped, but I'm still scared of it, so I just don't do it anymore.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I know that we have kind of mixed feelings of maybe a little anxiety when you go and play, at the same time a huge heap of resilience to continue to play and to persist through all this bullshit. Sorry for my French. All this stuff that's so stupid. How were you able to overcome and just keep going? Because I think some people would just either get too anxious and shut down, or say like, it's not worth it. But you were able to say like, I see all these things that are happening to me, but yet in lieu of all of this, I'm going to continue to push forward and be a competitor.
I think it's just my love of the game and the fact that a lot of people in the community are really nice to me. I mean, there's a bad aspect, but I really think it's a few people. I like to think it's like less than 10 people that are doing that. They're just louder sometimes. That's the bad aspect of it. But for the community, I mean, I'm in GGS. I enjoy playing GGS every time. I have a lot of fun just trying to help other women to just get better at the game too, and just doing it in a fun way that we can just dance before every game, because it's just traditional things to do. Hey, it's for fun game. Let's go. Let's compete. I have a lot of friends playing the games too. I mean, Zadie, Mr. Chrissy. I just enjoy playing with them, and I do still enjoy the game. I do coach also. I think it's just, I love it too much to leave, and there's just a way to ignore the haters, I would say. It's hard. It's really hard to do, because I almost break down. I mean, once you just don't try to change their mind and you just accept that they exist and you ignore them or block them, and when you don't react, I feel like they give up. But it's just hard to not appear upset about it. That's why I don't talk a lot about it, because I don't want them to know that I was upset about it. That's it. Because I didn't answer one time to haters, but really nicely every time. And he just told me, oh, Breakwood, you're too nice. You're really annoying. Bye. And he was just trash talking me the whole time. And I was, okay, that's really strange.
That's so weird.
But that was a hater that just stopped hating on me. And after that, when I got him in my game, he was not talking to me. It was just fine.
That's so funny. I feel like that happens a lot to like celebrities on Twitter when they like, oh, you're so trash, your last movie sucked, and then they reach back out and like, oh my god, I'm such a big fan, thank you for replying to my tweet. It's like, why would you reach out to try to get my attention by telling me I'm terrible? You could just tell me that I'm cool and then we could be friends. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yeah.
even though you say, oh, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want them to know that they either got to me or that they did feel bad. It's almost like saying, oh, I didn't want them to know that I'm human. I think anyone under those circumstances, when a lot of things being said or done to them, would feel that way completely. I think I want to highlight, though, I think you're stronger on the other side. And resilience, again, for the third time, I'll say it, because they may have said those things to you. They may have done those things to you. Look at you. You're still here. You're still standing. You're still competing. You're still at the top of your game. So, I mean, really, who's having the last laugh of trying to cut you down, trying to break your wood, but you just grew 3 times stronger? That's the story I'm hearing from you and just looking at you about talking about this.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.
I know this might be a weird question, but that's why we're here, for these questions. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't want this to come out wrong, but from what you're telling me, it seems that sometimes people may have just identified you as the girl on the team, or just like, you're the girl gamer. That's, yes, girls, go girls. Like, what is that like for you, I guess, to hold that mantle? Or like to be that the girl gamer? Question mark?
Yeah, I mean, there's a pressure. I did send some pressure in the first seasons about it to just get more women in CCL, and that pressure that people just tell people to draft women, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of one of the few women in the list right now, and I don't want to be drafted because I am a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if they draft me, is it because of the pressure that they got, or is because I'm a good player and they want me on their team to play for them and because I got skills?
Mm-hmm.
So there's always that doubt, but I think that doubt is more from the other comments of marketing picker and everything, because I know that diversity is a thing and it's good to have in every field. I'm for it, but I don't want to be the only one trying and get in because I was the only one trying. I want one more woman to try, in fact.
Yeah.
I think that's the solution to it. Just, we are a little more this season. JD is trying out for the first time in CCL, so I hope that she gets into. Mercy is there, so we're a little more. I hope one of us will get there.
I'm just trying to imagine what that's like. You get picked, it's like, did I just get picked because I'm the girl, or because I have skills? And to be thinking about that, how confusing that might be, or like, what is that like?
Yeah, I will say that I would want to be in a 6 pick, like, because I'm not the more experienced one. But the last season, I refused to be in a 6 pick of a team that wanted to draft me because of the first season that I was a 6 pick. And being the 6 pick when you're the woman of the CCL, it's like, oh, okay, they pick her because it's a marketing pick. That's all. There's no reason. And since my first experience was I didn't do any streams, I didn't have any practice, I didn't have really improved by being there, it felt a little like it, even though I know it was not the purpose of it, and the team was trying, maybe try me out. I don't know, maybe I can do something. But yeah, they want more to build some synergy, and they try to get a more experienced player like Fury to replace me, and I understand that. It was a circumstance. I'm not good with that word. So I understand all of it, but I know it looked like that too. It looks bad.
Little sus.
So a little sus. So I didn't want to. And season 2, I was dealing with that hater phase with all those smurfs and was like, oh no, I don't want more attention. If you just want me on 6 pick and I don't get to prove myself, I don't want to be there. See, if you pick me, do confirm me that I will at least play one game so I can. But again, if I don't play good in that one game, I will be a bad player automatically. I feel like every time I appear somewhere, it's like my mistakes are worse than anybody else. But maybe it's just a deformation for me because I have people that already thinks that I'm bad. So if I do a mistake, they will do, oh, we know she's bad. That's why she did that mistake. But other good players does mistakes.
Yeah.
It happens. A bad day or a bad game, but it's fine. But right now, I'm like in another mental state. I would say that I will accept a six pick. I will, because I want to challenge myself now, and I don't want to prove anything to anyone. I just changed that phase. I don't have to prove to anyone that woman can be good at the game. It has been proved by a lot of women before me, not in HoTS, but I mean, woman is in the video game industry for not a lot of us is there, but there's some there.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I think the proof is there. Now just put this gender aside and pick me because I'm good, and I would challenge myself to do enough to do good for me.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's kind of, I wouldn't say full circle, but it's heavy because there's not that many women out there. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like you just want to be the woman pick or the best girl out there. You want to really be or picked and play because you're a good player and that's what you stand for. I'm wondering too, like you were talking about team synergy, being on a team that has that communication or that relationship with each other. And when you're looking for a team, if you could emulate that synergy of that awesome team that you had for those banger of a 5-hour like tournament, what type of team would emulate that type of synergy for you? What kind of home are you looking for, Breakwood?
Of homies in my team right now, I have a bunch of homies that I really like. And I think with more practice, we can get there. I just want homies that want to stick in that time, that we can improve and grow together and just grow that synergy, because I think that it can be growing. If we play a lot together, it will come. But right now, you have just to find like some people with approximately the same play styles and that have fun and doesn't tilt or get mad at you for bad games. When you find it and everybody, okay, she did that mistake, but it's fine, I did that one, and we just go next. I think it's just, okay, we will do better next time. I think I have a couple of teammates right now that are like that, and I see the potential of being that team that I am looking for. Also being friends, becoming friends in the games and being able to talk about anything together and not keeping secrets or just liking each other in the game.
It's so funny because as you're talking, I'm like, oh yeah, like the basic stuff, but then
yeah, the basics.
But then at the same time, like those basic things sometimes are so hard to come by. It's like, why are you being such a freaking jerk? Like, you don't need to tell, okay, I got it, I died, my bad, but like, Jesus Christ, dude, like, calm down.
Yeah, I like to be positive, so I want positive people with me. And if someone's just staying negative every time, I think it brings the team down. So I want the positive side. Just that, and a team can go really far away together like that.
Yeah, how would you describe your playstyle? Because you're saying, oh, people that playstyles match, so how would you describe yours?
Mine depends. I'm like a flexible player on that. I think I like macro. I like to be sure that the macro is answered. But in team fights, I like to be aggressive. Sometimes I'm too aggressive, and I need to keep myself still behind. Double wave Sylvanas in the
I feel you. I feel you.
The 5-man. But yeah, that I learned how to be aggressive and when to be. But sometimes it just, I got a tick and I just do it.
I know exactly.
Yeah. I would say like aggressive.
So another thing that you do on the side, I know, is that you coach. You coach for a girl gang squad, right? Now?
Not girls gang squads. It's Ice Crown.
Ice Queens or something like that. Iceborne Queens.
Yeah, it's Ice Crown Citadel or org that have the queens. A team that is the queens. Most of them are from GGS because most of the women in HoTS are in GGS.
Nice.
It's a really great community. It's a team of women that are just wanting to play together, and I think the team started because one of the players just had struggled in another team for sexism, and she was like, okay, I will show you that woman can play together and be good.
I'll show you.
That
Nice.
team. I'll show you. She's not in the team anymore, but the team just keep that mentality of just being between girls and just wanted to get better at it. One of them just reached out to me to ask to be their coach, so I accept because I think it's really nice. And I want more women being in their highest level, so if I can help them to get better, I will.
Nice. So was it like being now on the other side of not being a player but being a coach? What was that like, and how was that transition?
It's really different because I never coached before,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "You're sure you want me to coach you? I don't have any experience." But I've been coached, so I took that experience and translated. So I watched other coach doing stuff, and oh yeah, yeah, I can do that. The mental state of looking at another player playing and the level that they are at, because it's also different to coach someone in a different elo, because the meta is not totally the same.
True.
Not at all,
True.
in
True.
fact.
True. True. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And to deal with limited rosters sometimes, just trying to help them to have some compositions that will go with their rosters and what they can do, explaining some basics from the maps too. I think it's just good for me to remember them. I think I'm coaching myself by coaching them. So I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I would have done that, but don't do that. So I watched a bunch of replays. Just yesterday, I did a bunch of individual replays review. I did individual coaching with 5 of them. So 5 hours of coaching, of replays after replays, and I just underestimate the energy that it takes. After that, I was retired. And I'm like, okay, next time I will do that on 2 days. So I'm learning. I'm learning the coaching experience, and they are awesome. They know that I don't have that much experience, but everything I say is like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for helping us. So they did send me a gift too after the first year, so I stayed for another year.
Well, okay, I guess so.
Okay, I have it here. Yeah, it's like a little book of their logo.
Hey,
With their
yeah.
logo, and I have writing little word that they. It's like all letters. It's like full page.
Nice.
And each of the players just sent me that, and it was really touching. I really like that. So I think it's a nice community too. I don't know. I like having time with them. So yeah, I watched a lot of replays, and I think it helped me too. It's just the mental state of being like more an analyst than a player. It's fun.
When they have a LAN for CCL, I want you to be on screen with your book like this, talking to the microphone, telling them what to do. That you have to put that there.
Oh my god, that would be so nice, like the T-shirt.
Yeah. Then you'll play your game, and then the next day be like, "Well, coach, you told us to do this, but we totally saw you do the opposite when you were playing. Like, why? Why? I don't understand."
Because I want you to be better than me.
Oh, yeah, be better than coach. Yes, yes. Do as I say, not as I do. So
yeah.
is there an intersection now between like you as like a social worker, you as a gamer, you as a coach, you as a person? Are you seeing any like commonalities between these different pieces of you? The therapist you, the Breakwood you. How do you see it?
I don't know. I think it all comes to socialize. I just like talking to people. It's my job to talk to people and to listen a lot. I don't know. I like helping people, and social part of me, the social worker, I think it's good because I have my own tricks for anxiety. So I think it helps me to just deal with what I had to deal with.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just write to people, oh, how are you? Do you need some tricks for your anxiety? Do you want some advice? And they write me back. Or if they are dealing with something in the GGS chat, sometimes people confess something. So I have some DMs too, to just people venting to me. I think just build a nice community by being kind to each other. So that's my social worker phase. I don't know. I just enjoy helping others. So I think the coach is a little bit the same. And since I'm a player, I know what they feel. They can feel too. And since I'm coaching women and I'm a woman dealing with a lot of things, I can also help them when they encounter some hate or things like that. I think everything just goes well together.
I see it. I see it. I'm really curious now. Like, would you be down to share like your top 2, 3 like anxiety reducers, tilt reducers that are Breakwood approved?
I can. One that I really like is a grounding. Well, you probably know them too. The grounding techniques, just to keep yourself more in the present moment. It's an exercise that you just name 5 things that you see, 5 things that you hear, and 5 things that you touch. You go 4, 3, 2, 1. It's really a calming things to do too. At first, it can be like, why I'm doing that, but slowly you just concentrate on your sense. And by doing so, you just forget. I'm just searching my word in English.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
The
Yeah.
thoughts, the thoughts that you have just go away, and you just think, okay, this is now what's happening right now, and you can just after that you just do something nice just to until you just feel better and just feel relaxed. So this is one that I really like and that I use a lot too with my students, and it's one that really worked. They tell me it a lot because I do tell a lot of techniques and they choose.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
this one is one of the most chosen that stick with them because it's also easy to do in a class or in public. If you're in a LAN or something, you just subtly just watch the things that are around you, so you can do it everywhere. So it's pretty easy.
Like that technique.
Yeah, yeah. And another one is more. It's good even to do it when you're playing and you're doing well for the tension in your neck. It's like a technique that you go stand up and you breathe. So you inhale. Is that it? Inhale and expire. Is that the okay?
Yeah, exhale. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then just you're standing up and you do it with your shoulder. So you put it like really high. You inspire with that and you expire after. So it's like 5 seconds, 5 seconds. It's just and you repeat that time, and after that you have like little tension. Just okay, it's better because when you're on a computer, when you game, sometimes you get some posture issue. So that's good for postures, and the respiration is just good for the relaxing part of it. So yeah, that's my go-to.
Ooh, I like it. And are these incorporated into like your pre-game routine that you do before competition, stuff like that?
The shoulder, I do it between games just because I'm not good at posture when I game. So just reality check. Okay, stand up. And it just helps. So I do that one more. The other one is just more to sleep, I would say. For me, it's easier to just fall asleep when you have a stress day or something like that. For me, it's where I use it, but I'm not that anxious as a person. So it's a good technique to do when you see like a panic attack that it will be soon. You kind of
It's
feel
coming.
it when it comes. Yeah, you start doing that, and when you get used to, because everything needs practice. It's like physical practice, mental practice. But when you're used to, it really low the chance to have that panic attack. To just okay, bring me back to the present, so my brain doesn't panic to a danger right now.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I love the present focusedness, and people who are listening who are like, why would you name 5 things or what you see or what you hear or what you feel? It's really funny because if you're listening, when's the last time you thought about your butt in your chair? Like, have you felt that throughout this entire conversation? Probably not, because your body, gets used to it, and that's what it's supposed to do, but it removes you from being present and grounded to where you are. So just bringing attention to here in the moment can help you with that. And I'm wondering, have you ever used these techniques with your team as a coach? You're like, all right, everyone, this is a very important game. I want everyone to be grounded so they be ready. Like, have you used these?
Keep it in mind. I think it could be nice.
my coach Breakwood told me that they could be helpful, so I'm just passing on the news back to Breakwood that that could be helpful.
Thank you, coach. I will bring it to my team.
So Breakwood, what do you got coming up? Like, what are you doing nowadays? What are you doing?
Currently playing in Storm Division with my team Error 444. I'm enjoying it. We don't do enough scrims, but we're getting there. We had some schedule issues, so we are a little behind the other teams for now. But we all know that it's because we really don't have practice. We don't play a lot together. And once that will be resolved, I think we will be a good team. So watch us for the comeback.
Yeah, no, you guys are just so good. You just want to get everyone like a little bit of a lead so they could enjoy the season, right? And then once it starts, then we'll bury them and they'll feel bad. But for now, enjoy the time that you have winning, and then we'll surprise you. Right, coach?
Exactly. And if not, it's fine. We will try the other time. We are really a brand new team, and we are playing also against people that played a lot together. And me and Ziddy played a lot together Pepper, we met him in CM Academy and he followed us for that team. And I think we three are really good together and I like the vibe of the player funds. Just
Oh,
add
funds.
some
Yep.
fun to it.
Love funds. Love
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Big fans
love
fun.
some fun.
Yep. Big funds fan. That's it.
So, and funds bring the experience too from CCL that he had. Even though if the youngest of us, he's the more experienced. So we are listening to him. And he's a really cool guy. So it's really nice for all of us to have that experience going on. So yeah, that's about it for us. I don't do a lot more because my boyfriend just wants to play WoW sometimes with me, and
Oh,
I'm
so
like,
needy.
okay, so
Oh,
needy.
so needy. Well, maybe you should get on some HoTS. Be like, come on, babe, you suck. You gotta like get on my level. Oh, another raid. Well, you know, in this half an hour of raiding, you put in like 2 or 3 games. Let's go.
But yeah, he's bringing me back on that bad path.
And it must be love
But I
because
do enjoy it.
you don't
I
even
do.
you play Horde. You don't even play for him. Like that's love right there. You gave up your night
Yeah.
elves for blood elves,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh yeah, and it took a really long time because I was playing alone with my night elf with no friends. And he was playing with all our friends on the Horde. I was like, come in the Alliance. But yeah, okay, I will do it. It's the first time not in Horde. I don't enjoy it, but it's fine.
So I know Breakwood's boyfriend's listening. So, dude, I want you to hear me real good. Look at all the sacrifices that she's making for you. You know, that I just want to point that out. That is love for sure.
I love it.
So I'm wondering, because I love the story that you have. I love the energy that you bring. I love the resilience that you have. A couple last questions, like for those who may be going through like a hard time or things that you had to go through or fight, what would you tell them? Or pieces of advice if you're going to go back and tell yourself in the darkest moments, what would you tell yourself?
That it will get better and just start to ignore them now. Just don't let them invade your mind too much. They're not worth it. And I mean, they're anonymous. they're not even have the courage to tell you in person who they are. So at that point, just let them go and let them be whatever you want to be. But block them, ignore them, and everything will be better after that. Enjoy playing the game.
And on that same note, what would you try to tell someone that's wanting to either go pro in HoTS or any esport that maybe feels a little discouraged? Like, what would you tell them about training and going for it?
I would say to question yourself why you're doing it. And if it's to challenge yourself, if it's for yourself, just go for it. But if it's to impress other people, maybe it's not the good reason of why you're doing it. But yeah, just keep enjoying the game. And I think once the game isn't fun anymore, it's just not worth it.
All right, last thing. We've been talking. I looked at other times like, oh my God, I can't believe an hour just flew by. It is crazy. Do you have any like shout outs to anybody or tell the fans what's up, Breakwood?
I'm gonna shout out my team because I do enjoy playing with them. I think they're really fun. I want to shoot out also Salvaje with the Sims war that she's creating with the community. I don't know if you saw that, but it's really fun. She's putting a bunch of players, streamers,
nice.
viewers of HoTS in the Sims. They're creating everybody.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I am in it. Goon is in it. Jazeline is in it. We saw Lutano also in the first episode, and she's doing a series of that. And just go watch Selvahe Gaming on YouTube, and I think it's really, really we don't know why we are watching it, but it's just so fun. She's just so fun to hear. And the story is hilarious.
I guess tell stories, or you just like do Sims things, or like do you guys just be in Sims and hang out and like tell funny stories?
It's just our world, so I'm in it, but it's my I don't talk for my Sims. It's just Sims doing things with my name. She's just telling the story that is going on right now. What we're doing.
I see.
And yeah, and we see the Sims.
And doing Sims things.
I mean, my Sims, I've discovered caregiver personality. I don't know the Sims that much, but when you are playing a Sims, the Sims just discover personality trait, and when they discovered mine was caregiver, and was like, oh, that's so me. And she read that, and it's just drama in Sims, drama of HoTS. It's like false drama of HoTS community, so it's just really fun, like Goon being stood up by dyslexia.
So you're not responsible for your Sims' behavior, or are you?
No, I'm not.
No, okay.
All.
Just making that clear. Just making that clear.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. But I think it's really a nice idea that she had, and the thing that She's just asking everybody that wants to be in it, she will create. Maybe not everybody. I mean, I don't want to put all that work on that. She said that if you are a viewer of her channel and want to be in that little world, you can just ask to be added. If you're a member of HoTS, you just have to be related to HoTS in some way. You don't have to be known as the most popular ones. You just can be there.
That's so cool. That's so cool. You can exist in the
Yeah.
world and be an extra in an extra world. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so shout out to Salvai for that.
Nice. Oh, and shout out again to your boyfriend for changing teams and making you wow instead of bots, but it's fine, whatever. Well, thank you so much for being here with me, Breakwood, for sharing your story. I'd love chatting with you. I'd love the energy. If you like this stuff, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, my YouTube channel. And if you want more, please follow me on my website, psychsensei.com. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to say, Breakwood, before we bring this one home?
Thank you for the invite. It was really fun. I really enjoyed our discussion. It was really fun.
Likewise. All right, friends. Well, that's it for us. As always, my name is Dr. Ryan Terrell, your Psych Sensei, teaching you how to think, play, and slay. One talk, one game, one day at a time. And also remember, friends, stronger mental wins. Pieces, friends. Bye. But honestly, I just been sitting here for a minute and I just can't get over Breakwood's positivity and just her ability to push through and focus on herself and her own improvement as a player and now as a coach. It's, dang, chicken skin, honestly. I mean, well, if you really want to learn from others like Breakwood in my previous QueueUp episodes, boom, right there. They're pretty dope. And if you want some of my other content, boom, right there. And right here, you can also subscribe. You'll never miss a beat when I drop another video. And if you want to continue to support me, please visit my website, smash that like button, comment, subscribe, share this with your mom and your friends. And if you need anything, my name is Dr. Ryan Terrell, your Psych Sensei. I'm ready to teach you to think, play, and slay one game at a time. And remember, friends, stronger mental wins. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.